Waltham Books guarantees a first printing of $500,000. 50,000 in advance. Straight royalty of 15%. 50-50 on foreign sales. We have a strong subsidiary rights department. The sky's the limit with the paperback action.
Oh, that sounds marvelous, doesn't it, Robert?
We have high hopes for your book, Mr. Scorpio.
Yes, but I'm no writer.
You don't have to be. We'll get you a ghost. The best in the business.
Ghost? What are we talking about here?
Darling, that's a ghost writer. It's someone that writes the book for you. It's done all the time. Yes.
Yeah, well, look, just supposing I agree to this, what does this ghost and myself write about?
Just the intimate details of this summer.
How intimate?
We expect to attract a good many readers, Miss Hill.
Oh, please, call me Tiffany.
Thank you. You see, Mr. Scorpio, Miss Hill, Tiffany has the idea.
Yes, I'm sure she has, but I don't. Not yet, anyway.
By intimate, I'm not only including the personal relationship between two men and two women on a remote island. I'm also referring to your professional involvement, the details of that.
You mean the World Security Bureau?
Exactly. The inside story, the secret operations of the Bureau.
You expect me to write about that?
Mr. Scorpio, I'm not giving you a $50,000 advance just to tell me how tall the palm trees were. I want you to reveal everything. The World Security Bureau, just like the Snap book. Now, you must have read that. The author's a very rich man now.
Oh, I adore that book. Absolutely marvelous.
So did millions of other people. And yours can be just as sensational. You have all the key components. You've lived them. All you have to do is tell us about it. The Bureau, the island, the Cassadine family, the agent you work with, the woman, O'Reilly, I think her name was, all the dope on her. You see, you know what it's really like to be a spy in the 20th century. A man and a woman working together to uncover a plot to overcome the world.
That may be the book you want, Mr. Waltham, but it won't be the one I write.
Oh, now, Robert, please.
I'm just tossing off an outline off the top of my head, of course.
Yeah, well,
but it'll give you the idea.
Look, you can toss off anywhere you like, but I'm not interested.
Well, if it's the advance...
I don't think so.
I don't believe you'll get a better offer, Mr. Scorpio. Please don't turn it down so quickly. Think about it for a while.
I don't have to.
Oh, yes, you do. Mr. Waltham here, Ken, has been very nice. He's given us a lot to think about. We will, Ken.
Popularity can be short-lived, Mr. Scorpio. I hope you'll take advantage of it. My card.
Thank you. We'll be in touch with you.
Don't hold your breath.
Goodbye. And, thank you, Miss Hill.
Oh, Tiffany, remember, and thank you very much.
I hope you'll reconsider, Mr. Scorpio.
Bye-bye. How could you have turned something down like that? Oh, that money may not mean anything to you, but I can live very nicely on $50,000. Well, at least for a while I could.
Go suck eggs, Tiffany.
Oh, you are absolutely infuriating, Robert Scorpio. All you had to do was just tell him a story. I mean, you could have made it up, for heaven's sake.
Then you write a bloody book, then.
Well, I just might. I don't understand you. What is your problem, Beth? All you have to do is tell something about the little security bureau and that woman of yours.
That's the problem. Nobody understands.
Oh.
But we do, don't we, O'Reilly? We know. There's certain things you just don't put in a crummy book. Certain feelings that don't go into words.
Can Laura want a private wedding?
That's what her mother said.
Oh, no. Oh, they wouldn't elope, would they?
Well, we can't let them do that, Esther. Why, Whit and I have been living for the day of their wedding.
Oh, I know that. That's all you two can talk about, not to mention the town folk. Oh, they remember those two being here last summer, and now what they did to save us all, well, from freezing to death. Well, everybody wants to do something to show their appreciation.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do tomorrow. We're going into Port Charles, and we're not going to take no for an answer. We'll talk Luke and Laura into a celebration. That's what we'll do.
Oh, right. Well, We'll all chip in and all go to the wedding, the whole town. Oh, let's make it a real old-fashioned country wedding with all the trimmings, no matter where they have it.
Luke and Laura will have to say yes.
Right?
No big wedding. Now, come on. I want it private.
Why? Everybody's been counting on this.
Counting on it, right?
Hey, Slick.
Shouldn't count on anything in this world. What are you counting on?
The wedding. Luke's sitting here telling me that he and Laura want to have a private, quiet wedding.
Oh, really? That's what he's telling you, but you don't mean that, do you?
Yes, I do mean it. Slick. I want it to be Laura and me, and that's it.
Do you know what you're doing, pal? You're cutting me out of being your best man. You're cheating me out of that. And you wouldn't do that to me. I know you. You wouldn't do that. You can't do that. He's not going to do that. I got the tuxedo. How do you think I feel? No public wedding? Come on, man. You can't... You don't mean that, do you?
I'm sorry, pal. Sorry about the tuxedo. But I do mean it. It's between me and Laura. And that's all I want there. I want it very private and very quiet. And I got to go now. Thanks for the sandwich.
Sure.
Put it on my tab.
All right.
Oh, listen, if Laura calls, would you tell her that I'll meet her at the Versailles room at 7 o'clock and we still got about 50,000 and that's it? Sorry about the tuxedo. Sorry.
Take it easy, Luke.
Thanks, baby.
Do him a favor, huh? Do me a big favor. No public wedding. City Hall, and that's it, huh?
Well, hey, Slick, if that's the way they want it, you know.
Well, what about us? What about what we want? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wait a second. They want City Hall, they can have it. So can we.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about in City Hall, there's a big room, a lobby, a gorgeous big room. They can tie the knot there, have the wedding right there.
Well, that'd be great if they go for it.
They'll go for it. You know how? We'll convince Luke. You and I will talk to Luke, and we'll talk him into it. You and I can do it, and we'll have it there.
Well, you better include Laura in on that one because she feels exactly the way he does.
I don't want to hear any more griping, Amy. It is my wedding.
But it's not fair. Besides, everybody at the hospital wants you to have a big wedding.
Look, Amy, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Now, we have a few more apartments to see, and I'm warning you, we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon doing this my way.
Hey, how was I supposed to know those places were such dumps? They sounded great. Laura, you really should have a beautiful wedding. Heck, you don't know what's in store for you after that. I mean, at least this way you have one good memory in case it's all downhill from there. Amy, well, it could be. I mean, Laura, what are you going to do after you get married? I don't know. Well, I really think you should think about it. I think that you should go back to college so you could get a good job. I mean, you don't want to be a typist at ELQ again, do you?
ELQ. Oh, I wonder how Luke made out down there.
I mean, look at me, Laura. I'm studying to be a nurse, and I know that I'll have something to fall back on, whether I marry a millionaire or not. But seriously, Laura, what are you going to do with your life?
I'm going to make a phone call. Excuse me.
Kelly's Diner.
Hi, Rose. It's Laura. Is Luke there?
Hi, Laura. No, you just missed him, but Slick is here. Let me let you talk to him, okay?
Okay.
Are you gorgeous? How you doing? Hey, we were just talking about you, sweetheart. Rosie and me.
Well, listen, not now, Slick. I just want to know what happened to Luke.
Oh, he's okay. You said the 50 G's is safe, you know? And to meet him at the Versailles about 7 o'clock. Now, wait a second. We want to talk to you about, what is this baloney about running away and getting married?
Slick, not you too. Look, I'm not telling you nothing. Nothing. Forget it. Goodbye. Yes, hello. This is Laura Baldwin. Yes. Mr. Kelly is waiting for an envelope for me from a lawyer in Mexico. Can you tell me if it's arrived? I see. Thank you.